Ready. Hello Visordown fans, welcome back to another video. Now today, we're looking at these, the latest in electric tech from Sunra. Of course, first of all, we've got the Miku Super and the Robo-S that we've been sampling today, but there's also the Robo and the Miku Max, and they're basically going to be the electric commuter and urban mobility option that you're going to be seeing in towns and cities everywhere, no doubt, very soon. Now, first things first, these are basically the equivalent of a motorcycle and scooter. There are 125cc, but they're fully electric powered. So that just gives you the ultimate, urban mobility style that you're going to be seeing a lot nowadays, where they charge up in 4 hours, they can get you around 40 miles or 30 miles, and you're going to basically be able to run these extremely cheaply. We're talking no road tax, we're talking about 25p to fill up, and we're talking just the green electric future that you're going to see a lot. This little diddy thing is the Miku Super from Sunra. Now this is an electric little 125cc equivalent, or so it says, that is basically hoping to give an option that's a bit more fun, a bit more accessible to those looking for a bit of an electric ride around, maybe a commuting tool. And it looks very, very unique. And this is the first literal time I'm riding on it. So it's good to see how stretchy it can go. We're just riding these around Milton Keynes. Now Milton Keynes is as we all know, a very roundabout oriented place, but it's also very electric friendly. And it's one of the sort of early adopters of electric. You see little charging points all over the place. So it's a natural place for a little Sunra launch to happen. So first things first, we're going to cover the Miku Super, which is like the motorcycle variant of the two machines here. As you can see, it's in the glorious blue behind me. And basically the Miku Super is going to have two 70-volt batteries or 72-volt batteries within the compartments. You get a little 4-litre storage space between your legs. And it's basically going to get you around 40 miles or thereabouts, realistically. I say that it's listed at about 80, I believe, but running it in for the day, the battery level did start to drop quite considerably. So towards the end of the day, it got to around 13%. The Super Eco mode got engaged so that it basically run me home. And it still did the job at 30 miles an hour, but the max speed at 50 wasn't achievable. In any case, it still did the job and got me around town. There's a compartment between my legs. I don't know if you can see it. It's a 4-litre little compartment where you can fit a few little bits. Your wallet, your phone with the USB charger in there as well. I don't know if this is going to get to 50. Maybe it's because I'm on it. Now, I won't lie, I'm 6'3", and I feel this fine, but I feel a bit too big for it. It's kind of like a monkey bike. Mode 3, and it's unlocking the power. Let's go. I didn't realise it was on mode 3. It's got 3 modes. We've just sorted that out, and it can go to 50. Incredible. Ooh, brake test. Brakes are all right, little disc brakes. So for the Miku Super, you're going to be able to get this one home for around £3,499. And with that, you're going to get your 2 batteries with the ultimate range of around 60, but realistically, it's probably closer to 40 with real world riding. And then you're going to also have the Miku Max, which is going to be £2,199, and that's equivalent to a 50cc. Now both of these are going to have a reverse gear, a fingerprint sensor that you can engage the bike with to unlock it. So rather than a key, you use a fingerprint sensor, which is really nice. And you're also going to have 20 amp hour or 72-volt batteries on there. In terms of power, you're not looking at, peak 125 brake horsepower, but the newton meters are around 25, I believe. And 25 newton meters does take it into capable territory. And if you're looking for something fun to zip around on the streets, if you, just for argument's sake, are in London, 50 miles an hour is going to be very rare. The brakes are good, Covering this scooter, we have the Robo-S or the Robo-S. I call it the Robo because it just sounds like a Rob-O name to me. But in any case, it's going to be the scooter option there, and it's equivalent to a 125cc. Again, 2 batteries, but there's also the 50cc variant, which is going to have the 1 battery. This one felt just as nippy as the motorcycle. It still got to around 50 miles per hour. Some of the other journos on the launch said that it felt a little bit quicker than the Miku, but I found them pretty much the same. They both got to 50 around the same sort of time, and they both did everything you wanted in terms of the sort of mobility around the urban environment. Very nippy, very torquey, around 25 Newton meters of torque off the line. And it's a very happy place to be if you're looking for a scooter or motorcycle with that electric punch. So this is the Robo-S, but he's basically my mate Rob. He's a bit small for me. I've really got to lean my legs to turn. I feel quite large for this one, you know. Have to dangle a leg to turn. And it feels nice and nippy, you know. You can quite happily scoot about town on this. Put your luggage in the 24-litre underseat compartment there, so you can fit a full face helmet underneath, which is always a massive bonus. So what are you going to want from an electric scooter or motorcycle? I mean, realistically, you're going to want a very easy and just reliable experience on the road, which these definitely tick that box. You're going to want a bit of sort of rechargeability in terms of it's not going to take 10 hours to recharge, and that's a 4-hour recharge on these machines, which is great. You're also going to want to have the fact that it's cheap to get on the road and run. Of course, electric vehicles at the moment are 0 road tax and just cheap to run in terms of filling up for around 25p, depending on your local rates. And it's also going to be cheap to get these on the road as a purchasing option, whether you pay monthly or buy one outright for around £3,000 or 3,500, 2,500. You're getting quite a nippy and accessible little scooter here. These are going to be very popular with delivery riders for at least the Robo-S or the Robo models, because of the fact that they come with a top box and you've got the space underneath the storage just for keeping random stuffs in. If you're looking at something for just getting to and from the office as a new form of transport, electric options are definitely going to become more and more accessible and more of an option for someone to look at. Anyway, they're nippy little machines. This one is a bit reluctant to get to 50 right now, but I'm going up a hill and the battery's at 19%, so maybe it's thinking, no, I've got nothing else in me. They're a good laugh to ride around though, I've got to say. Instant power at low speeds, and you can get away nicely, get a good lean on, all that good stuff. So a note on this is that I'm in mode 3, the fuel light has come on, and now I'm struggling. It's in mode 1, but it says mode 3. So I think it automatically reduces into the super eco modes just to get you as much distance as possible. Something I really liked about these is going to be the fact that they're so easy to get on with. They're a great laugh, especially the Miku Super. Just having a great laugh chucking these around the Milton Keynes roads and the roundabouts especially. Really get a good lean on, start scraping some pegs in all honesty. But they're just a really nice little bike to enjoy running around. It feels like a monkey bike, but the electric version. And I'd happily take one of these around a town or city like London and just enjoy. Something I didn't necessarily like was a few of the points in terms of the range and in terms of the sort of consistency of the power. Sometimes you're in mode 3, but it feels like it's in mode 2, and sometimes it doesn't feel as consistent as you'd like. When it got down to the lower end of the power, it didn't say that it was on a power saving option, it just said power mode 3, and you're thinking, well hang on, where's the power, where's the power? But these are things that just, you know, as an electric brand is cutting its teeth, they're going to start to get up to speed with just running them in. But there's no real complaints on these aside from that. And for a great price, can't really complain too much. In any case, my name's been Alex. This is the Miku Super, the Robo-S from Sunra. Definitely keep an eye on these if you're looking for an electric vehicle for a very good price point. And let me know down below in the comments about what you think about this electric future. Is it something you're going to jump on board with eventually? Or are you going to hang on to your combustion engines with everything you've got? In any case, whilst you're down there, like the video, subscribe, stay in contact with us for all of our latest content that's coming out, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.